So my relationship with alcohol started relatively young. I liked what it did. I liked how it allowed me to feel. I enjoyed how confident it allowed me to be. It doesn't give you confidence. It just allows you to be the person that you would like to be, but you're too frightened of being, basically, because of the judgment of other people and what other people have got to say. But I enjoyed it, and it certainly it got me away from all the negative feelings that I had about life after losing my grandfather. A friend in the pub one night on New Year's Eve just a few years ago said, do you think rugby had something to do with it? I said, oh, most definitely. I'm not so much rugby, but the culture of rugby and the acceptance of the older boys who love the fact that you can drink and that you'll neck pints and you'll drink whatever they put in front of you, and you're one of the lads. But you take it, or it can be taken to the extreme, and it can be who you become and what you identify with. The guy that'll drink, the guy that is prepared to do whatever. And it became the way that I was coping with my life. I drank through my GCSEs and A-levels. I was drinking before lessons during my A-levels. If something would go wrong in work, I'd want to drink. It's simple as that. If something went wrong in my life, I'd want to drink. If something went wrong in my relationships, which, as I've said before, weren't really functional relationships anyway, but I'd want to drink. So if the relationship collapsed because I was drinking, I'd go out and drink more and then blame the person I was with for the fact that the relationship had broken down. It was nothing to do with the alcohol. But of course, it isn't just alcohol. There are numerous ways we can distract ourselves, numb ourselves. We shop, we take drugs. Sex is another one. It's anything that gets you cycling, triathlon. I see a lot of guys now that are addicted to the way they feel. Their own inner chemistry is changing when they do something. So we can become addicted to this. We can become addicted to absolutely anything if it changes our state of consciousness. It doesn't necessarily have to be alcohol. Everyone in my world is fixated with alcohol because I was drinking alcohol, but it isn't about that. It's an unhealthy relationship with anything that we need in our lives, I believe, for us to function. And if we don't get it, we don't feel right and we don't like it. Eventually, it either hurts you, as it did with me, or it destroys other things in your life. But inevitably, it will be detrimental to our whole life if we don't understand that we have an issue with certain activities, behaviors, substances, and it's something we must address.